real one, not the fake one. It get bad, I'm a so I'm trying to take some. It get bad, I'm a so I'm trying to make some. Baby, ain't out here trying to build something where it ain't nothing. I like how it apartment cause you something. See, time on all that stop it. So you ain't gon' do it like you poppin'. How you just gon' treat it like how you and your feeling like you mild. I ain't stepping in without the I ain't get your feelings with an option. Yeah, I know you see the rap when they be piling.
We can ball for it all, there's no limit in this game. You go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking all my shots. If they need assistance, then I pass that ride. And they switching it.
Big stepper, I forever never slip. You wanna make it, then you gotta take a risk. Push it to the max, manifest with every limb. Stretch and flex like you mad and you reach to your limb. Top boy, top 10, never let the clock win. You gon' see the legacy, no if, just win. Never let them hopes die. New chance, same man, hooping like
player. The Minneapolis Lakers drafted him with the #1 overall pick in 1958. They were one of the worst teams in the league. But in Elgin's first season, he took them to the NBA Finals. That's how great of a player Elgin Baylor was. The original master of hang time. Way ahead of his time. The Lakers owner even said that if Elgin hadn't come along, he would have gone out of business. Instead, 2 years later, he moved the team to Los Angeles. And Elgin...
Up next, for the Celtics, a standout first half of the season has them in first place in the East. A position they don't want to let go of. Tip-off in just a moment.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Rollins. ABC is out there with Goose. Then there's Dimes. And it's Pollard in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, we've got Baddest one. Waller is out there with Junior. And it's Kuzi in at the 1. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. 2 lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Martin the pass to Mikan. Lakers passing it around. Outside, Martin passes it to Pollard. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. And Boston with the rebound, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Rollins. Pass to Mikan. to the right side. Sinks the three-pointer. Rollins got the opening basket of the game for the Lakers. Here's Kuzi, covered by Martin. Kuzi passes the ball. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Here's Pollard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is Martin. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
See some of the numbers for Martin. 9th in steals, 13th in blocks, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Now the pass to Kuzi. Here's Sharman. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And it's Martin missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind
of look too often. Sharman covered by Rollins. With it, he averages a bit over 6 points a game. To stop the run, the offensive rebound. Fades. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Harden. Harden hits them both. Minneapolis leading by 7. Outside, Martin. Misses in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Throws it up high, and he lays in the alley-oop.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Here's Mikan in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. Here's Kuzi, covered by Martin. Kuzi can't hit. For Minneapolis, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Kuzi. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Shepard. Rebound the Lakers.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Now, here is Martin. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And it's Harden with the ball for Boston. 9-point game. Pass to Kuzi. Boston, no good that time either. For Minneapolis, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Rollins the pass to Martin. Stripped away. They're running. Here's Baller. Boston again missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Pollard. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Mikan's shot is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Check in for Junior. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Celtics, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all. Well,
this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Goose, the pass to Pollard. Over Harden. Dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Kuzi. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now here is Martin. They lead by 11. Eichen passes to Martin. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lakers leading by 13. Goose, the pass to Martin. Right wing. Passes it to Rollins. Lakers working the ball around now. Outside Martin. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. They get the rebound. Eichen passes to Goose. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. To the inside. Here's Baller. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
The shot by Rollins, no good. Boston trails by 13. Kuzi passes to Harden. Here's Kuzi. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And here's Martin. Over Kuzi. Here's Mikan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mikan's got 8.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Baller. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
So it's the Celtics now, following the bucket by the Lakers. It's tipped, and they get it back. Here's Baddest one. Here's Sharman. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not when you want to leave open.
Here's Mikan. 8 points for him. Harden surveying the D. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minneapolis.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Minneapolis leading by 9. Pass to Person. Rebound Boston. Baller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Sharman. Brooks covering. And there's the pass to Ball. Pulls up. High post. The shot. No good. Minneapolis goes the other way with it. It's Martin on the wing. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Person. Rebounded by the Celtics. Baller's got 6 rebounds in the game. Sharman. Brooks covering. Here's Sharman. And he overshot that one, missing.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Person with the bucket.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Temple. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Sharman. Kept alive. And that one is hammered home.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Martin. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Martin's got his second basket of the night. And so it's Minneapolis holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the or not doing in the game.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Boston. Brooks is out there with Rain Man. Then there's Baller. Then it's Junior. Wow, hammering it in!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Basket good.
Come on, who doesn't like the turnaround jumper, especially when it's taken with that kind of precision?
Pass to Person. Here's baddest one. Outside, Martin. Pass to Person. Fades back. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 6.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Releases from 15, and the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Kicks to Temple. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Out to the right wing. Brooks outside. Here's the 3. Temple can't get it to go. Minneapolis leading by 13. Outside, Martin. Pass to Person. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Harden. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Juniors checked in for the Lakers. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Brooks against Brooks. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Harden's shot is good.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Temple, covered by Martin. Stolen by Martin. Lays it in off the breakaway. Martin's got 8 points.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And he drives in to stop the drought. Off the left rim and out.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Brooks against Brooks. The pass to Brooks. Trying his luck from deep. And the rebound goes to Martin. Lakers leading by 19. Inside, here's Shepard. Banked in off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Fans go loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
For Martin. Brooks, the pass to Brooks. Here's Kuzma. Shot to stop the run, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Shepard, the pass to Harden. Here's Battis one. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Kuzma. Brooks outside. Baller. Brooks covering. Brooks outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzi. Offline with his 3. And here's Minneapolis now. They're on a 14-4 run. It doesn't go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Boston, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Baddest one's checked in for the Celtics. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Rollins, and slam dunk by Rollins.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. The Celtics have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Kuzi. Brooks covering. Here's the teardrop. Kuzi with the bucket. Kuzi's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Back to Brooks. Kuzi with the rebound. Boston trails by 21. It's rebounded by Mikan. Mikan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Shoots the 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brooks, the pass to Kuzi. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Brooks, the pass to Rollins. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brooks. To the paint. Kuzi with the bucket. Kuzi's got 6.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Pass to Harden. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Harden. Boston trails by 19. Kuzi passes to Brooks. Here's baddest one on the wing, Brooks. Celtics passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Brooks from outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Kuzi passes to Brooks. Harden right side. Here's baddest one. Harden outside. Here's Kuzi. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brooks misses.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 19. Here's Kuzi. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Philadelphia.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Passes to Pollard. Down low. Mikan passes to Rollins. Buries the long-range jumper. Rollins got 10 points.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Here's Kuzi. Brooks covering. Looking to end his cold spell. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And first time out of the game called for Minneapolis.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Minneapolis leading by 20. Here's Rollins. 10 points for him. Outside Martin. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Pass to Kuzi. 1:52 left in the first half of the game. Over to the wing. Here's Sharman. From outside, off the mark. Minneapolis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Rollins. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Sharman. Takes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Now here is Martin. Guarded closer. To the middle. Here's Mikan. Rebound Boston. Baddest one's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Harden. They grab their own miss. Shepard the pass to Harden. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Minneapolis leading by 18. And Martin now top of the key. It's deflected. 40 seconds left in the first half. The pass to Kuzi to the wing right side. Ray the pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Celtics passing it around. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Ball is checked in for baddest one. Person's checked in for the Lakers. .20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .20 seconds left here in the second. Now here is Martin. 8 points for him. Trying to get something going. And so it's Minneapolis with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
taking a look at the Lakers. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. They eat the post. Let the big man eat. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boston trails by 18. So on the floor for Minneapolis, we've got Goose. Rollins is out there with Martin, and it's ABC, and it's Pollard in at the 3 slot. Back to Harden. The rebound by the Lakers. Pollard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Going inside, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Baller. Puts it up from 12. Here's Shepard. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And he recovers it. And finally, that one's good. Baddest one's got 6.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Outside, Martin. Passes it to Mikan. 6 feet out. And he hits the jump shot.
George Mikan.
He's got 10.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Sharman, count that one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Mikan. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Minneapolis shooting their first free throw of the evening.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
One shot.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Boston trails by 21. Pass to Kuzi. Great D that time from Martin.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From deep. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here.
And you got to love Kuzi's ability to really create opportunities for his teammates. Just a pure point guard with superior passing skills.
Boston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
Minneapolis leading by 20. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Martin, the pass to Mikan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mikan's got 7 now in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now a timeout called by Boston. ABC really making a difference here.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Passes to Kuzi. And he makes good on the layup. Kuzi's got 10.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Now Martin. 8 points for him. With the 10. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 17.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mikan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Sharman. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Rollins. He's got 10. Martin up top. And it's off the back rim. No good. Boston trails by 19. To the inside. Kuzi. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Goose. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Kuzi. 10 points for him. Got a hand on it. Martin with it. Rebound, Boston. Baller's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. So both teams making some changes here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Reeves. Brooks covering. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Rollins. From deep three-point range. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Baller passes to Temple. Now here's Brooks. Back to Temple. Back to Brooks. Sharman, covered by Rollins, tries it from the top of the key, and the rebound goes to Martin. Lakers leading by 21. Here's Reeves. He dishes it to Martin. Looking to get it going. And it's denied. A second chance effort. Nice D from Brooks. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And Temple kicks to Brooks. The shot off that time, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Here's Mikan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, second
and really,
foul.
Nobody's had a bigger impact on the NBA than George Mikan. He continues to set the standard for post play. I mean, scoring, defending. Mikan proves how an elite big man can change the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Minneapolis making a change here. Person's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so Brooks will bring it up for Boston. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Temple. Brooks, the pass to Temple. Over Mikan. Temple can't get it to go. Minneapolis leading by 22. Inside. Pass to Rollins. Minneapolis moving it around. Here's Person, guarded by Harden. Outside, Martin. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, he just has such great command of that area of the floor. Mikan puts just as much effort into his offensive rebounding as he does at the other end.
Here's Baller. Buries it down low. Minneapolis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Outside, Martin. Out to the right wing. Here's Rollins. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Brooks kicks to Brooks. Down low. Here's Harden. That one wide left. Lakers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Passes it to Rollins. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Temple, covered by Martin. Temple, the pass to Harden. Over Martin. Harden's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Mikan. Pass to Rollins. And the pass to Reeves. And here's Martin. There's the triple. That shot is off.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Releases from 15. Not enough on that one as it misses. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
So the wing on the left. Here's Rollins. And they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Temple, here's Baller, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
1:46 left in the third. With the teardrop, Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 10 points.
And he's having a difficult quarter shooting the ball with just 1 make and 9 attempts.
To the left side wing. Here's Baller, and there's the drive.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Over to the wing. Pass to Rollins. From beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Oh!
George Mikan.
And he hammers in the reverse slam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Minneapolis shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Passes it to Person. To the inside. Here's Rollins. The three. Here's Mikan. Here's Person. And finally they hit one. Person's got his third basket of the night.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Temple. And the shot is long. Lakers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. The putback, Person. It's good on the putback.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Here's Temple. Lets it fly. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Minneapolis out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Brooks is out there with Brooks. Then it's Junior. And it's Andrews in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Mikan passes to Temple. And the layup's good off the glass. Temple's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Minneapolis.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minneapolis.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Free throw good from Harden. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So The league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Brooks finds Temple. Misses the three. And for the Celtics, they're shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Andrews. It's deflected, and he gets it back. The Celtics working the ball around now. There's the pass to Ray. Harden scanning the floor. Brooks misses. And for the Lakers, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. And Brooks, here we go. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Boston making a switch here. Bayless is checked in.
One shot.
One shot.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Brooks against Brooks. Brooks, the pass to Bayless. Boston needs to get off a shot. This one for three. And they recover it.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Here's Brooks. Good D by Harden.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
They get it back. Here's Shepherd. The layup missed. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Bayless.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And Temple kicks to Harden. Here's Temple. There's the lob to Harden. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
No clue where that pass is. Turnover.
Celtics making a switch here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Harden outside. Here's Temple. Pass to Shepherd. 5 to shoot from 12 feet out. No good that time, and it's Boston the other way. Here's Sharman. Basket counts. He's got 22.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Temple, the pass to Harden. Back to Temple. And it's Brooks at the elbow. And here is Brooks. Back to Brooks. From deep. Tries again. Harden with the bucket, getting it done inside.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
A floater, he lays it in.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's Temple. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Temple, the pass to Harden. Here's Temple. There's the lob to Harden. Up and in on the layup.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And here's Bayless. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Ray. He takes it in, and that one good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Brooks outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Temple. Offensive rebound. Person scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Ray guarded by Harden. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
The ball goes to Minneapolis.
Brooks checked in for Minneapolis. Minneapolis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Temple, the pass to Harden. And he can't bank that one in. To the paint, here's Shepherd. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Out to the wing. Here's Shepherd. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And it's blocked. Harden against Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Foul, second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't hit the second.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
To the middle. Here's Shepard. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Person. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Boston, no good that time either.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And Boston with the rebound. Baddest one's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Temple. Inside. Here's Shepard. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Minneapolis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Person driving the lane. Sweet little floater. Person's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Here's Temple. The pass to Ray. Over
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by Temple. Minneapolis shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Celtics making a change here. Bayless is checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Brooks checked in for baddest one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For ABC.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Right wing. Here's Temple. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Temple. And so the Lakers take the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.